Story time with me. I, a man 45 years old, have been married to my wonderful wife of 9 years, and we have tried so hard to have kids, but we haven't been able to. We've gone for checkups, and everything showed that we were both okay. So we just left it to God. Hopefully, God will bless us with a bouncing baby boy. And let me tell you, my wife is everything a man wished for. She's beautiful, smart, she's got degrees, and eloquent. She cooks, she cleans, she does everything. But the only problem was our inability to give birth. Our inability, since we were both okay from the checkouts and down and that. And so we were pleasantly surprised when my wife fell pregnant. We praised God and we're happy we did not give up. We were just so thankful and happy. We went to church. We made sure my wife had the best of things she could have. And we decided that she would go to the States where her parents are to have our baby. And since I've been married to my wife, I have been super faithful to her. I've never cheated on her, and I know she has not cheated on me too. But when my wife travels, and I was sort of a little lonely, and at my workplace, there was a new secretary there, and she was like trying so hard to come on to me, telling me she likes me. And I told her I'm married. At first, I did not give in to her advances. I tried to reject her, but this girl was persistent, inviting me over to her house, telling me she was not feeling well, so she would love it if I could buy medicines for her. Not knowing it was a trap, she just was cooking. So I gave in to this her advances. Because when I went to give her the medicine, she had some food set up and some wine. I had some little wine and some food, and I gave in, and we had unprotected sex. And I asked her if she was safe, and she said she is, and I shouldn't worry. And so after the first little sin was done, it was easy to proceed with the rest. And during the 8 months my wife was out of the country, I was having a hot sex with my secretary. But I didn't love her or anything. I just was enjoying her body and giving her gifts, since she was aware that I was married and I loved my wife. I wasn't playing with her or anything. But then I do check up every year. And so I went to do checkup. After a year of this, my wife stayed in America for a long time. And so after a year of this affair with my secretary, I went to the hospital for a checkout, and I discovered that I was HIV positive. And I knew it was her. It was my secretary who had given it to me, because she's the only person I'm having sex with. And I broke down. I couldn't believe I have done this, and I'm reaping my sins. This was karma hitting me so hard, and I didn't deserve this. A lot of people cheat so much and they don't get anything. And the first time I tried cheating, I get HIV. I knelt down and wept, praying for God to make it to heal me from this deadly virus. And I wanted another checkup again to make sure if I had HIV. And so I did a second test, and it also unfortunately came out positive. My soul left my body at that moment. I was thinking about my wife and our son she's giving birth to, and they were going to come home soon. And how was I going to tell her? For sure, I was never going to lie about my diagnosis from my wife. But how do I tell her that when she left me, I was so lonely, so I cheated on her? I called the secretary and told her that she has HIV and that she's infected me, so she should go to the hospital, and I don't want to see her at my workplace again. And she was apologizing and swearing that she did not know, but I didn't want to hear any more of that. I have simply ruined my family over a little lust that I could have contained. I blame no one but myself, and I'm hoping that my wife forgive me. So I am sharing this story out so that men are careful with women who are so persistently pursuing them. Know that they possibly have an agenda, but sometimes when you're cheating, you're going to reap what you sow sooner or later.